At the Co-op, our customers are like family. We're your one-stop shop for all farm, garden, and home needs. With a team that's friendly and knowledgeable, each locally owned and operated store offers competitive pricing and works hard to get you what you need when you need it. Come by and shop with us today. Visit alifarm.com for a location near you.
For more Simply Southern, follow us on social media. And while you're online, visit our website, simplysouthern.tv.net. Simply Southern continues in a moment.
Support healthy food from local farmers by purchasing a Farming Feeds Alabama license plate. The tag funds education and promotion efforts, including Ag in the Classroom, agricultural scholarships, and youth programs. Get your Ag tag today.
When it comes to fresh seafood, it doesn't get closer to home than Alabama. From blue crab and beautiful oysters to Gulf shrimp and red snapper, these are the flavors of Alabama waters, harvested by hardworking fishermen and served fresh in our markets and restaurants. So the next time you're shopping for seafood, ask for the catch that's truly local. Fresh from our waters, straight to your table. Find Alabama seafood at sweetgrownalabama.org.
For years, y'all have welcomed me into your kitchens. Now, I've gathered my favorite easy meals into one brand new cookbook. Supper Made Simple is filled with practical recipes your family will ask for again and again. Visit suppermadesimple.com to pre-order your copy today. Hey y'all, it's Stacey. Welcome back to the kitchen. Let me show you how to make my apple pecan chewies. To start, I've got 1 cup or 2 sticks of unsalted butter that I've melted and allowed to cool for just a little bit. To that, I'm going to add 1 cup of firmly packed light brown sugar. I'm gonna add 1 cup of regular granulated white sugar and just kind of start stirring this together. I'm gonna add about a teaspoon of salt. I'm gonna do 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract or vanilla flavoring. Either one is gonna work fine here. You don't have to necessarily invest in the expensive stuff for this one. I've got 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, about a 1/4 teaspoon of nutmeg, ground nutmeg. Just stirring this together. I love this recipe because it's super simple. It's based on my classic pecan chewy recipe, and it's one of those dump and stir recipes that you just do just that. You dump it all in there, stir it, and bake it. I've got 2 eggs that are room temperature. I'm just gonna whisk these just a little bit just to give us a head start there. Just give this a stir. I love too that it doesn't require a mixer. You can just use a spoon for this. Just making them even easier to make. And I've got 2 cups of self-rising flour. Also just stirring all of this together. And again, like I said, this is based on my classic recipe for pecan chewies that is actually one of the first things that I remember my wife making for me when we started dating. I guess there's a sentimental thing with that recipe too, but also it's just so good and so simple. It really is one of my favorite things. To this, once we get this all stirred together, I'm going to add, this is a small, firm, tart apple, a Honeycrisp. I really like to use a Granny Smith apple here. You're gonna want about 3/4 of a cup finely diced. And then I've got 1 cup of chopped pecans. Just stirring that together. I've got a 9 by 13 inch baking pan here. I like to do this in metal. I think they bake up more evenly in metal than they do in glass. Just gonna put this right into our prepared pan. I sprayed it with a little non-stick cooking spray. Getting all that goodness out of there. Spread it out. And this doesn't have to be perfect because as it heats, it's gonna kind of level out in the oven in the pan as well. This is gonna go in a 300-degree oven for 40 to 50 minutes. It's gonna be nice and golden brown. Got one here already done. You can see just how pretty this bakes up. We're gonna allow this to cool completely before we slice and serve. Folks, you can find this recipe by heading over to the website southernbite.com. We've got a Simply Southern TV tab right at the top to make finding recipes quick and easy. Y'all enjoy.
Now, I'll admit, I'm not much of a cook, but I am glad Stacey is there to show me the ropes. Now, he did tell me in this recipe he prefers to use a metal pan instead of glass. Okay. Apparently, metal conducts heat differently, making the Chewies brown up quick instead of getting soggy. But the choice of apple can also play a part. Stacey said softer varieties can hold more moisture and create problems. He recommends a firmer apple like a Granny Smith, Fuji, or Honeycrisp for best results.
You know, it is often said that baking is a science.
Well, apparently in my case and in my kitchen, science is a dangerous game. But like I said, Stacey's there to keep me in check.
That's correct. SouthernBite.com does all the painstaking scientific experimentation for you, making your next meal a breeze.
And unfortunately, it's time for Mary and I to biggity bounce on out of here. Come back next week. Fred Hunter will visit an Andalusia company that creates decorations for every kind of celebration you'll find across Alabama.
And the experts at Alabama Extension will help explain the meaning behind some of the confusing labels you might find at the grocery store. I'm Mary Wilson.
And I'm Ryan Hall. We'll see you then.
Simply Southern is produced by the Alabama Farmers Federation and made possible with the support of Alabama Extension and these sponsors.